What's up, guys? You know me, it's Strife Eclipse. You know the time, you know the date. Here we go. It is now a little after midnight. We're gonna be kicking this off here very, very soon. I just got home, gonna get use the facilities and get settled, but I wanted to get this up and going. Today we are covering Resident Evil 2, 1998, PlayStation 1 edition. And we're gonna be covering the Leon's A scenario today for about an hour or so. I vaguely remember the game enough that I don't think this will take too long. So I'm gonna try and do an hour for Leon tonight and an hour for Claire. Maybe in one playthrough. I don't know. Maybe I'll break it up. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, the goal is to do about an hour of each. It should progress fairly smoothly. There are two big drawbacks. Well, three. Drawback number one: I haven't played this game in a long time, so uh, the last time I played just for a speed run thing, I was using unlimited ammo on the DualShock Edition. I am not using infinite ammo this time around. So I'm going to be spending a little extra time searching for ammo. Second dilemma, uh, my D-pad again does not register, so I am forced to use analog, which tends to get a little wonky in these tank control style games. And number three, once again, I am using an emulator. I am using a disc. I'm just using the emulator to run the disc. So there are some things brought on via the emulator that I cannot hide. So just a quick word of warning now, if you have any type of epilepsy or any problem with flashing lights, when you see those, you may want to turn away. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. So we will be kicking off. Those are my three little words of warning. So I will get this going here very, very soon. I'm just going to step away, use the facilities real quick, and then we'll go. So see you in about 2 minutes. Okay, so we are good to go. And like I said, we're going to try and do a little bit of both Claire and Leon tonight. And hopefully this will go well. So just bear with the lagginess. The more zombies that are on screen, the more laggy it gets. So just bear with it a little bit. But other than that, we are good to go. So, and we're going to be playing on normal now.
Resident Evil 2.
bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine. But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Hello to my one viewer. You'll really be able to see the differences of Claire and Leon's original animation, and kind of the notable differences of how they arrived.
What have we got here?
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
One of the most classic lines that came out of this game.
Man, what a mess. What could have done this? What was that? What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move! Don't move. No! What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit. I'm running out of ammo here.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother,
So
Chris.
there's some obvious already big differences between the remake and the original. Leon already has his officer uniform.
Hey, could you open the glove
And
box?
right here,
Sure.
this
There's
is
a
where
gun
Claire gets her
inside.
gun.
Better take
versus
it
in the
with you.
original, she came with one.
No!
Look out!
And again, it doesn't really matter which version you play,
You
Leon
okay?
sucks at driving.
Still in one piece.
That maniac's gonna ram us! Run! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay!
Alright, so let's see how this goes. They were parted by an inescapable destiny. This is just the beginning of their worst nightmare. So there's another big difference right there. This is the gun shop that Leon encountered Kendall in the original. See how early it comes in?
Freeze! Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hold your fire! I'm a human!
Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
Okay, so we can talk to him, we can just up and leave, but I'm not going for the special costume, so I'm going to actually pick up things. Goodbye, Kendo. He has stopped breathing. Yes, I will take a shotgun. Okay, so we're good on ammo. Well, at the very least, I don't need to reload yet. Come on, guys. Come get some. Just drop already. Alright, you good? We good? Alright, we're good. Nope. Damn it. Didn't want to go there. I wanted to check the garbage bins for ammo. This is going to suck horribly. Just go down already. Just die already. Jesus. See ya. If I can save a little ammo, I will. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, now one of the hardest parts here, because I don't want to burn through my ammo. Yeah. That was pleasant. So, if you could make it to this area, right here, this walkway, without picking up any items. No shotgun, no ammo, no healing items. You would be greeted by the zombie of Brad Vickers, which, if you could defeat him, you would then get the closet key, which could be used in the dark room to unlock a alternative costume. 2 alternative costumes for Leon, 1 alternative costume for Claire, and a gun for Claire. Okay, so use the computer. Okay, so pretty much the doors are locked until I find a key. So we're gonna go in here. And this, in the original Resident Evil, is where we first met Marvin.
Oh, man.
That is Marvin.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything.
Don't you just love this great voice acting?
They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen.
Hang in there.
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But
Just go.
fine. But I'm coming back for you. Just hold on.
Do you know about RE2 SHDP? I can't say I'm familiar with it. Use the computer. All side doors locked. Doors can be unlocked by a card key. Use the key card, checking up ID card. Hall side doors locked, released. So, yeah, RE2 SHDP. Yeah, not ringing any bells there. Police memorandum. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the eastern office. On the 1st floor, 2236, Raccoon Police Liaison Department. This GameCube version in higher detail using machine learning. So just because I know what's about to happen, it might be interesting and worth looking into. Nothing out of the ordinary. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's an office over by the reception desk. Office over by the reception desk. Could be worth checking out. The desk is locked. So here's another almost immediate notice. Pay close attention to the window. Yes. If you caught that very quickly, if you caught that, we encounter the liquor far earlier than we do in the remake. Yeah, I'm looking forward to RE3 Remake. I've already done a playthrough of RE2 Remake. I just decided that I wanted to do a compare and contrast to show the difference for anybody who's not familiar with the original RE2, to kind of show where
Oh boy.
Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. There were some things I wish they did proper. There were, no game is perfect, but for a true full-on from the ground up remake, I think they did a pretty good job with it. So I'm hoping that RE3 remake is just as good. Okay. Anyway, hi James, since I didn't actually say hi proper. How are you? Operation reports. Operation report, September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed. During the attack, our communications equipment was destroyed, and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out an operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. I'm doing pretty good. I really wish I could figure out another way to play this game so I had access to my D-pad, but other than that, I'm good. Security of armaments and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies' attack, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizures. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage, as stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all the ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those keys. Operation report, September 27th, 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through, and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorder David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lance-like tongue. Capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers as well as their location remains unknown. We have tentatively named this creature the Licker and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. Looks like there was a recent accident in here. It's been a while since I've played the original RE2, so I don't remember very much in the way of grammar mistakes, but I'm trying to keep a little bit more of an eye out for it. Empty soda cans and junk, nothing else more. Or nothing else. Looks like an operation map. Sweet ammo. Okay, so here's another thing that they kind of reworked in the original, in the remake. So this room was taken by something else in the remakes, but this is what originally had here. Fireplace and oil painting hangs above it. The title is A Sacrifice to the Hellfire. So we kind of already get the hits. These will make sense later. Okay, so we can get out of here. Yeah, I'm playing on an emulator. The emulator that was suggested to me allows me to run my disc-based copies of the game since I don't have all the equipment to run on my PS3. So, but unfortunately the downside is that because of it, back off. My D-pad is unresponsive, so it's making aiming more of a chore than it needs to be. It's locked. The diamond is etched under the keyhole. You know what? Come on. Come on. A little closer. Bye-bye. I don't know. For whatever reason, the emulator isn't responding very well. I'm using a PS4 controller on an emulator. I didn't download anything. I'm using a disc-based copy because it has a run CD-ROM. But for whatever reason, every time I try to get the mapping out, it doesn't register the D-pad. So I'm giving myself a little bit of a challenge trying to use this with the analog. So it kind of makes it interesting. Okay, so I won't be needing that for now. Operation Report 2. Operation Report September 28th. Early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache and hope for our survival. Our hope for our survival continues to to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee that the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Recorder, Elliot Edward. So there's good old save room music. More bullets, thank God. I haven't played this game in so long without using infinite ammo. So this locker here is where you would use the closet key if you managed to get to the police station without picking up any ammo, health, guns, anything. If you got here without picking it up, you would find Brad, kill him, get the key, and that's where you would use the key. I've only really tried it on Resident Evil, but it's not registering on any of the Resident Evil games. I'm only using this emulator to stream the original Resident Evil. I have no intention of really streaming anything else using this emulator. I can develop film here, so this is just a one-time thing just so I can show this. I've been kind of anti-emulator, so as long as I can at least get these games out, I'll be happy. My only my biggest issue is that, like I said, some of the control is wonky because of how the analog stick works versus the D-pad. So I end up running into walls a little bit more often, and I have to put a little extra effort into actually like dodging. So something is written on the mounting. The god of sun and the god of moon, their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release red soul. So there's kind of a typo. It just seems a little bit awkward to call it release red soul. So fairly easy puzzle here. Push a statue, push a statue, push a statue. I've just, like, the idea of using an emulator, especially since I started streaming, seemed kind of like a cheat or just kind of thing. I'm not opposed to them, I just don't really understand how they work, and I've never really had a computer that would run an emulator well. This is actually like the best running emulator and PC I've ever had. Okay, so we have that. Stay down. Just stay. Good, you're bleeding out. You good? Yeah, you did. Okay, so we can go to the STARS office now. Okay, so first thing we can find here, this is the actual STARS office. So here's another shotgun, which I'm going to actually pick up because it has more ammo in it. Various things. This must be where they gathered information. Several files from past cases, nothing useful here. So this is Rebecca's desk for STARS. First aid spray. It's like my biggest complaint with emulators is I just always had this like vibe that I needed to use PC, and I've never been a PC gamer, and then I only recently figured, oh hey, no, you can actually plug a controller up and use it. Oh, well, if that's the case, I'll try and get a little bit more on board with it, but I also don't like the idea of pirating, so if I can get away with using a physical copy or a legally purchased copy just so I can stream and not get in trouble, I'm going to go that route. Various trophies. One of them reads Marksman Contest winner Chris Redfield. Picture of the STARS member. Yeah, I remember. So it's trash. Someone must have searched the desk. So that's what it's going to say for the next few times. So in case you're wondering, nothing's going to change. But I'm going to speed through this as quickly as I can. Come on. Come on. Come on. I lost count. Oh well. It'll pop up eventually. There we go. That is how you got the secret film of Rebecca. There's anything useful on the shelf. It appears to be a replica of a gun. The owner is probably a member of the NRA. So that is Barry's desk. It's a picture of a young man. There's a good chance it's her boyfriend. So as best anybody can tell, I think this one was supposed to be Jill's desk. And this one was Chris's desk. The desk is unorganized and untidy. It probably reflects the owner's personality. Chris's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain that Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employ so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip because doing so could put her in danger. Please forgive me, Claire. In the remake, they had 3 of these medals, but this is the only one they used in RE2. In the original RE2, so. And
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all. There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
I can't believe what is happening to this city.
Okay. And this, just for record, point out, preferences, purposes, whatever, Leon A, Claire B, in this version was considered non-canon with what they did future Resident Evil-wise, so it's the reason why I started with this one first. It's locked. A spade is etched under the keyhole. Okay, so we have got to get... So we're going to go back to the dark room, drop off a few items, develop that film. So this way we can get it out of inventory. Then we want to make our way back to the main hall of the police station for the unicorn key, the unicorn medal to be of use. Unicorn medal, and we'll get our first kind of like key that helps us progress. So I'm not gonna need this one for a little bit, so I'm gonna drop that, drop that. I'll hang on to the shotgun for oh shit, since I'm using the analog, and it tends to get me in trouble. Develop film here. Recruit. Film D. And as you can see, we're going to be getting the keys a lot differently. Also, another big thing that was different between Claire and Leon's is, in the remake, is Leon never found a heart key and never got access to the heart key doors. Claire never found the club key and never got access to the club key doors. This is still going to be like a nostalgic classic favorite for me. RE2, the remake, wasn't bad. I'm really interested in seeing how Resident Evil 3 remake stacks up. So I can't wait, honestly. Okay, so an old fountain. Something is written here. To obtain the key to open your heart, I'll wait for the unicorn, the beautiful beast. Come on. Hold on. No. Come on. Ah, crap. Remake isn't bad, but the original one was better. Less RNG and police station is more characterized and broad. Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's freaking out for a second. Okay, so there is the first key. So we'll check this real quick. I mean, I did enjoy the fact that the police station was fleshed out a little bit more. The RNG wasn't really all that bad. Especially since, you know, you technically weren't supposed to fight everything, so even if the RNG was bad, you should have more than enough ammo to deal with the things that you had to fight. So, I don't know. We'll see where that goes. So the first club key or spade key door is this one right here. Okay, so it's a fax machine. Patrol report. So the emulator only lets me do so much, so I do apologize. September 20th, 9:30 p.m. Reporter Sergeant Neil Carlson. We received a report of a suspicious individual sulking around the sewers in the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4, plastic explosive, an electronic detonator, 9x19 parabellum rounds, infrared scope broken. End of report. Yeah, the emulator only likes to do so much. I'm using an emulator to play a physical copy of the game. But again, the emulator will only do so much. So take the ink ribbon. Visual materials. Files on various cases, nothing appears to be useful. I want to say there was something here to be... Aha. There we go. Okay, so... This is how you got the crank in the original. Alright, so I've got about 5 minutes left that I'm doing of Leon's. I think I know exactly where I want to get to. So we're going to try and get there. We'll save there. Take a quick break so I can eat my dinner, and then I'm going to do an hour of Claire. And we'll go from there. So, if anybody is interested, I am doing a weird, like, stream schedule this week and next week because I'm going on vacation here soon. Should be fine. I'm going on vacation here soon, so I'm going to be taking a break in streaming, but if anybody actually uses Facebook out there, if you check Strife Eclipse Gaming on Facebook, I do have a schedule of what I'm going to be doing over the next couple of weeks before I kind of take a break before the end of the year, so I can go spend holidays, Christmas, and my birthday with family. Alright, spade key. This key is useless now. Discard it. And I also have a YouTube channel, Strife Eclipse Gaming on YouTube, and you can use that to see if anything I've done. Oh shit. Ooh. That was scary. Okay, door's nailed shut. Doesn't look like anybody can pass through here. Ammo. Desk is locked. So I think, if I remember correctly, library. Green herb. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and use this for its intended purpose. Get it out of the inventory. I have it saved. And I've gotten majorly lucky. But I'm trying to get to one particular spot before I call it good. Okay. Okay, so we'll be coming back to this room later. If you remember Resident Evil 2 Remake, for anybody who watched me play that one first, that's the room you got to use the gold cogwheel in. So that is something that they did keep from the original to the remake. So. Switching shelf. Okay, so move this one to the right. This one to the right, and that should complete the puzzle. And this is where unique stuff kind of extra happens. Claire and Leon both will get access to the sewers, unlike in the remake where Leon only got access to the sewers. But how they get there are two totally different means. Leon has to use the chess piece puzzle, while Claire has to use a different puzzle. I'm not gonna reveal what that is just yet because I kind of want that to, you know, be a surprise, so you can, again, as another notable difference. So, okay, so if memory serves, there's gonna be 3 zombies out here. Apparently I love putting myself in tight spots. Come on, Leon, troop it out. Oh no, you bastard. There's 4. Please tell me that's it. And this is how we create a emergency run to the first floor. Yay! I live! Small key. Secretary's Diary A. April 6th. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the 2nd floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear, the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that? April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th, I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at the painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Okay, so store that. Store that. I'm gonna take you out, and we're gonna take you out. Mix those, and use that. Okay, so this is where I wanted to get to before I called it good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up here, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use that small key. Because again, it's another interesting difference between Claire and Leon. In the original version, Leon got 3 different upgrades to his guns, while Claire got a grenade launcher that could fire up to 3 different rounds of ammo. So that was kind of considered her weapon upgrade. So this gets the first of 3 upgrades for Leon. There's the handgun parts. And the other good news is that it didn't take up a crap ton of room, so... But once you put these on, you can't take them off. Custom handgun. I can turn it to manual, which will still fire 1 shot at a time, or auto, which if I give it a light tap, it should still fire 1 round at a time, otherwise it goes 3-round burst. H&K VP70 burst, HP70 with stock holster, capable of firing 3-round auto bursts. So, if you got Leon's alternate costume, when he holds his handgun regular, he would hold it to the side and straight out with one hand, like, you know, straight up thug. Or gangsta. But once you get that upgrade, he then goes back to holding it as he should, because he's got to account for the recoil. Okay. So now that that is done, I will store you. And I'm gonna take out the ink ribbons and we're gonna save here. I think this is a good start for an hour playthrough. So memory card 1. Okay, so I am going to do this as separate streams just because of the fact that that's how I did it with Claire and Leon in the remake. So we're going to call it good here. Give me about 10 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, and I'm going to do a second stream covering Claire A's. And you're going to notice, if I get at least back to here, you're going to notice some similarities. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Again, don't forget to check out my Facebook page for upcoming schedule that's going to cover through tonight, through the rest of the year, the last couple weeks of the year. And the YouTube channel under the same name has all of my broadcasts, all of my streams of every game I've done so far up on there. So if you're curious to see what I've done, and a lot of them, some of them are first time playthroughs, so you're going to get to see some interesting ones. Feel free to check it out. Strife Eclipse Gaming on YouTube. Feel free to give me a like and subscribe there. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch if you haven't already. I appreciate all the support and support donations. I haven't really gotten any donations, but I really do appreciate it all. I love doing this and I love interacting with you guys. So donation or not, thank you guys for taking the time to check me out, follow, and hang out. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. If you don't come back, remember the golden rule of gaming. If you're gaming right now, and I know you probably are, remember to game hard or go home. And I will see you guys in about 5 to 10 minutes.